This man is about to undergo a great ordeal, one in which both his physical and mental capabilities will be stretched to the full. While the world sleeps, he must endure, throughout the night, a trial of stamina, character, and resolution. Nothing will ever be quite the same again. One small step for him, yet potentially a great leap for all mankind. For what happens to him in this hospital here tonight could easily happen to you somewhere else tomorrow. Just as the butterfly struggles to emerge from its cocoon, even as the phoenix rises from the flame, so is created the one immortal work of man. Yes, this man's unborn child is about to have a father.
My name is Scott. I believe my wife's in here. I've just been parking the car.
Yes, that's right, Mr. Scott. The registrar is with her now. Would you care to take a seat?
Oh, thank you.
Hello there. How you getting on, all right?
Fine, thank you.
Expecting, are you?
Pardon?
Expecting?
Yes, that's right. My wife. I've just brought her in.
Yeah, well, that's why we're here, brother, innit? That's the job. Bit hysterical, was it? 2 a.m, can't find your socks, car won't start.
Yes, it was rather hectic. I thought I was well prepared, but when the moment comes, it's something of a shock.
Oh, yeah. Well, there you are. That's how we take them, for better, for worse, for round-the-clock conception. My wife's in there at the moment in her early throes. It's your first, eh?
Yes, it is, actually.
Yeah, I thought as much. You look like a man who's up against his responsibilities. The first's always the worst.
For the woman, you mean?
No, not for them, for us. You want a sandwich? I've got some apples here. Apples any good to you?
No, really.
I had something of a craving for apples with me first, you know.
Oh?
Yeah, then it was mango chutney. There was times I'd have given a buttock for a jar of Eastern spices.
Oh, yes?
Yeah, but that's all behind me now. This is me third, you see. I've had 2 already, you see.
Ah.
You wouldn't think so to look at me, would you?
Well, it's not something that's immediately obvious.
No. But where do they show the marks of fatherhood? Mind you, I try to keep myself in shape. Isometrics, yoga, it's a knockout. I hate seeing a man go to postnatal pieces. There's too many running round with their bellies down by their kneecaps and their pectorals drooping. Mind you, this'll be me last.
Yes, I should imagine 3 would be quite a handful.
Oh, you don't know the half. I mean, I try to be a family man, but travelling's in me blood.
I know what you mean. It is hard to settle down.
Cross-channel ferries.
What?
That's how I met her. One dark night in Southampton. I only asked her to go to bed with her, but she misconstrued my meaning. Now here we are, 3 kids in almost 4 years. I've never known such fertility. You sure about the sandwich?
No, thank you. I couldn't eat anything.
No appetite, eh? Here. You look like a thinker. I've got something here, fascinate you.
I don't think you should do that, really.
It's all right, there's no one about. Here. Look at that.
What?
Right there, them little brown and silver lines.
Where?
Right there.
Isn't that an appendix scar?
Appendix. Stretch marks, that's what they are. I got them when we first came out.
That's ridiculous.
Ridiculous? Put your hand down there. Go on, it won't bite you.
I'd rather not, thank you
feel
very
them
much.
with you.
Mr. Finn, please, will you put that away? And wait quietly.
Oh, nurse, shouldn't I be with my wife now?
No, not just yet. Sit down and keep calm. And try to behave yourself, Mr. Finn.
Get no satisfaction from the maternity-minded. All they care about is bringing life into the world. They don't care what happens to it once it gets here. Tea?
No, I'm fine, thank
Go on,
you.
help yourself.
Thank you.
You going in there, are you?
In where?
In there to watch the birth.
Oh, yes.
Your idea, was it?
Well, we talked it over together. Amanda wanted me to be there. After all, it is an experience two people should share.
Yeah. Well, they do say that it goes to make a more deep and meaningful relationship. Mind you, it's not for the squeamish. Oh, you want some milk in there?
Yes, thank you. What do you mean, squeamish?
Well, it's brutal in there, isn't it? Why, it comes hard to see your loved one, lying flat on her back, all trussed up. Her eyes staring wildly with inexpressible hatred, as if to say, this is all your fault, you did this to me. If ever I get my legs back together again, I'll knacker you for this. Whew. Whew.
You all right? What is it?
Whew.
What's the matter?
It's all right, it's gone now.
What was it?
Contractions.
You mean to tell me you feel contractions, labour pain?
That's right.
I can't believe it. It's absurd.
Absurd? Sympathetic pregnancy absurd? A man has baffled Harley Street?
Sympathetic? You mean you actually feel contractions at the same time as your wife?
Like a kitchen cleaver. You want a bicky with that?
No, thank you. I can't believe that.
Suit yourself, but you can't contradict a contraction. Mind you, I can see your point. I don't look the sort, do I?
Well, no, you don't.
Look a bit hard, eh?
Oh, well, I wouldn't...
Huh? Bit rough, bit of a bruiser, bit of a nutter altogether, eh?
I wouldn't have gone that far.
No, you go as far as you like, son. I wouldn't hit someone in your condition.
It's not me that's pregnant.
A man is always pregnant. He just never gives birth. Gary Baldy. Yeah, look at the state of that. All right, love, don't worry, won't be long. Keep pushing. That one yours, was it?
Certainly not.
No, I didn't think so. Not your style. Bit haggard for you, wasn't it? Ain't bit red round the knees. No, when I look at you, I think Leighton Buzzard, Milton Keynes, Ruislip. First mortgage, eh?
What?
Paying off your first mortgage.
Well, not that it's any of your business, but yes.
Yeah. Finding it hard, I dare say.
Well, look, I'm not exactly poor.
Yeah, well, it's never easy getting out of debt, is it?
I'm not in debt.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said you had a mortgage.
That's not the same thing at all.
Oh, what you mean there's something honourable in owing money to building society? Makes you feel morally sound, do it? Huh? Do your own decorating, do you?
What if I do?
Nothing, nothing. Austin 1100, do your own servicing. Had the head off twice, new oil filter.
Now listen here, old chap. I don't have to...
Hoping for a boy, I expect.
Well, a boy would be nice, yes.
Toying with the name of Jason, are you?
What if I am?
Bad name for a boy, grow up queer. Still, I shouldn't think that'll worry you a great deal. There's a lot of puffery in Leighton Buzzard.
Oh, don't talk rubbish.
Now, my first boy, I called him Michael. Good man's name, that, Michael. So when he grew up, he'd be Mickey. Mickey Finn. That's my name, Finn. Good, eh?
Why didn't you call him Dorsal?
Dorsal? Dorsal Finn? What sort of name's that, then? You'll see my old woman in a minute. They'll be bringing her through here on top of the old trolley. You can't miss her. Legs like ore drum she's got. Big bum on her like a farmer's girl. Right tree-bearing hips.
Will they bring my wife through here as well?
Oh, yeah, she'll be along. There's no distinction here, mate, mortgage or no mortgage. There's only one passage through to the rates office of life.
I only asked a question. I wasn't expecting preferential treatment.
Well, you won't get it here, mate, will you? This is the national health. National health, national death. It's all done on a democratic basis. I look upon this place as the national womb. And the doctors here as the national forceps. And you and me, we're the National Insemination Bureau, eh?
You managed to be very crude, you know.
Well, life's a very crude awakening. And don't you forget it. I had a very crowded childhood. 6 of us welded together in mutual hatred. But my mother kept us going. She straddled acne like a colossus. I remember she used to say, the family that's sick together sticks together. And she was right, you know. I grew up a tormented child. Only ever had one day's good health, and then it pissed with rain. But we was happy, see? See, your sort wouldn't understand that. You come from a clean limb background, lined with evergreens, with clipped accents and edges and prize givings in tents, name tags on your knickers. Your sort made me laugh.
Now listen, Finn, or whatever your name is. I don't care who you are, where you come from, whether you've got stretch marks, skid marks, labour pains or piles. I just want to be left alone, do you hear? I didn't come here for a round in the class war. My wife is expecting a baby, do you understand? At this very moment she's probably in a great deal of pain. So just leave me in peace, will you?
That's how you feel about it?
Yes, it is. And stop that damn knitting!
Knitting? Who's knitting?
You cheapen everything. People like you shouldn't be allowed to have children. You're not fit.
That's a dreadful thing to say. Dreadful.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I'm overwrought.
That's all right. You want to try and relax. Take your mind off it. Occupy yourself. Here.
Oh, thank you.
I don't suppose you had much experience with children, eh?
Well, no, it's true, actually. I'm an only child, you see. I never had any nephews or nieces.
That's a peculiar experience. When first you hold that precious burden, that little bag of guts. It's like holding your own life in your hands, past, present and future. You go to wondering that like something so small could contain all the ingredients that go into it. All the pleasure, the pain, the love and the sacrifice. It's a strange and wonderful thing.
Yes. Yes, it's a marvellous thing.
I remember, with my first lad, I remember I was holding him in my arms, like, and I was looking down at him, and he was looking up at me, and I felt so
Overcome?
so sorry. So sorry for him having me for his dad. And I wanted to drop him on his head. Oh, dear.
Let me help. You shouldn't let yourself give way like that.
Ah, but what had I to offer him, like, you know?
Well, I mean, love, affection, your time. What else is a father for, eh?
Oh, God. Ah! It's the contractions.
Again?
Must be getting near my time.
Now, let me help you up.
It's all right, it's all right.
Shall I get a nurse, a doctor?
No, I'll be all right in a second. It's not just the pain, see, it's the discomfort. You tend to forget the 9 months corkage. One night's pleasure turns into daily panic. Did I do me press-ups? Did I take me protein pills? Will I be late for the clinic? No, all that extra weight around the hips tends to put a terrible shine on your trousers. I'm threshing about like a sperm whale with 10 shipwrecked Jonas inside, playing frisbee in his organs. I'm blowing hot, I'm blowing cold. I'm up night and day. I daren't blow my nose for fear of blowing a gasket. But there you are. Eternal vigilance is the price of dry trousers. Ever watchful, never knowing when you'll be taken short. Oh, my God.
What is it?
I've been taken short.
My David. Where's my David? Here, have you seen him?
Mrs. Finn.
Yeah, that's right. Have you seen him? How is he?
He's just gone to the toilet.
Is he bad?
Well, he did look pale.
You'll stay with him, won't you?
I
Oh,
can't-
don't leave him. He wasn't built for childbearing. Oh.
Here, you've just missed her.
Oh, have they taken her in? Oh, that's a pity. I'd like to have seen her. She depends on me.
I'm sure they'd let you.
No, I'd only be in the way. I'll stay out here, see as it goes. Oh, Dr. Spock, eh? I thought he'd gone out of style. Been discredited by the results of his methods.
I don't think so.
Now, take my youngest. I weaned him on Spot.
Oh, yes.
I understood him, psychoanalysed him. I was like a mother to that boy. But now when it comes to play school, he's sent home for bad language and various lavatorial matters.
Still, play school, that's good. The proper education is absolutely essential.
Essential, that's it. That's the word. Qualifications, the tools of escape. I'd like my lads to have qualifications. Well away from the manual toil into something digital. Like computers, pocket calculators, watches that glow in the dark. I'm sure you feel the same way about your lad. You wouldn't want him to end up in a dead-end job like his dad.
I don't have a dead-end job.
I'm sorry, I didn't know you was out of work.
I happen to have a fairly responsible position, actually.
Oh, what is your line then?
I'm in marketing.
What, Smithfield? Billingsgate?
No, not that sort of marketing. It's nationwide. It embraces all aspects of the consumer trade.
Uh-huh. And you're pretty high up in that, are you?
Well, reasonably so for my age. I've done quite well.
Yeah. Well, I can see you were bred for the sophistications of life. Ale from the wood, eh?
Well, it's true. I do like a traditional beer.
Non-smoker?
Occasional cigar.
What, scarcely fattening?
I have been fortunate, I suppose.
Nice wife, nice house.
There's the stereo.
Fitted kitchens.
Natural pine.
Washable surfaces.
Just wipe them clean.
Hey! Jesus, it's the contractions again.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'll be all right in a minute. Where were we? Keep talking. Take your mind off it.
Washable surfaces, isn't it?
No, it was kitchen cabinets, wasn't it? We were...
Yes, I've got kitchen cabinets, yes.
Yeah, life wouldn't be the same without them. No. Keep talking.
Then there's wall-to-wall carpets.
Yeah, don't forget the carpets.
Good food, of course.
Yeah, plenty of roughage, lots of bowel movement.
Good conversation.
Bit of nookie.
Love.
Happiness.
Children.
God. Stand me. I didn't spoil your collar, did I?
No, I'm all right. Yeah.
Cheers.
Is it really that painful?
Oh, that and more, Matt, that and more. I felt it here. It's the agony in the garden, the dentist drilled, a finger in the car door all rolled into one.
Well, it looks like a busy night, Staff. And I think there are 3 others on their way.
Here he comes, the man himself.
The obstetrician.
Vaseline up to his armpits. Slipper of the wards.
All right, Staff. Get number 3 ready, please, will you? Yes, sir. Oh, and tell Mr. Carter we're ready for the epidural.
Yes.
I expect they'll be bringing my wife through soon.
Yeah, 10 to 3. Most of us arrive about 3 in the morning.
Yes, I've heard that.
What time to choose, eh?
Yes, it is, isn't it?
There you are, nestling in the womb, not knowing your foot from your armpit. Then suddenly you're falling through space into a world of noise, light, confusion. There's some geese holding you upside down, smacking you on the bum. And what else do you find? It's 3 o'clock in the morning and all the bloody pubs are shut.
Tell me, Finn, what did you want children for?
I sometimes wonder. Maybe it was to prove me manhood. Or perhaps it was just a family allowance. Anyway, they're nice to have around the house. Something for your old age.
That's very callous.
I don't deny it. But that's the way it is. A child is just another acquisition. I mean, very fashionable nowadays too, very 50s. Just to think for sticking in the back of the car, running up the motorway services for a pee and a milkshake. Besides, you're at a positive disadvantage if you don't have one.
How did you arrive at that?
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? If you don't have children, you must be queer. If you don't have more than one, you must be on the turn. I bet this country's full of blokes fathering unwanted nibbers just for the sake of an upright reputation. I hope you realise this is my 3rd. It's only your 1st. You're still suspect, you are.
I'm not listening to any more of this. My wife, your wife, are both about to do something miraculous, and all you can
fair
do
is fair. It's not that difficult.
I'd like to see you do it.
I'd like to see you bend spoons.
What's that got to do with it?
Hello, is this your old woman then?
Amanda.
Oh, Roger.
How are you?
Oh, Roger.
Don't worry, darling, it'll soon be over.
Go on, give her a kiss, I won't look.
Mr. Finn.
Don't worry, darling, won't be long now. You'll soon have him sitting on the potty.
Who's that man? I don't like him.
Never mind him,
Come on,
darling.
Mrs. Scott. Your husband will be along soon.
I love you, Mandy.
Roger.
Mandy.
Roger. I want to go home.
Well, didn't that mean anything at all?
I was touched. I can't say I wasn't. I was touched, Roger. You got a good one there. Underneath all the sweat and the sheets, there was real affection trying to get out.
Any more of that tea left?
No, it's dead, brother. Here. For wetting the baby's head. That's all right, she won't see, she's deaf. Wet its head, I say, and the rest will wet itself.
I don't think I should, really.
Go on, a premature wetting. Go on.
Well, why not? You know, when I think about it, in a few moments my child will enter this world. It's incredible.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
Vesuvius erupting.
Well, yes it is. It's like a volcano erupting with life.
Mr. Scott, will you come now, please?
Yes, right, nurse. Well, this is it.
That's it. Go on, you go in there and show him, Roger.
Wish me luck.
Good luck, boy. Ha!
What is it?
It's all right. You go on. Don't you worry about me.
You sure?
Yeah, go on.
I can't leave you like this.
No, it's not just the contractions. I think it's on its way.
Hold on. I'll get the nurse. Nurse! There's nobody there. Nurse! Anyone!
Go on, don't you worry. Go on.
I can't. But I don't know what to do. What does one do?
I think it's triplets.
Well, I mean, I'm not qualified. What does one need? Hot water. Doesn't one need hot water?
Plenty of it. Buckets of it. Go on, boy. Oh! I think it's bought its ticket.
There isn't any hot water.
Cold then, cold.
Water.
That's better. It's coming.
Well, what do I do?
Hold me hand. Press on there. Press on it. Keep talking to me, son. Keep talking.
Dave. Don't worry, Dave. Roger's with you.
Is that you, Roger?
It's Roger, Dave.
Good old Roger. I knew you wouldn't let me down, son. Press harder. I think you better sit on it.
Hold on. Is that better?
It's moving.
Oh, my God.
Hold your breath.
Somebody help.
What's going on here? Mr. Finn, get up. Mr. Scott, I'm surprised at you. You should be with your wife.
My God, my wife. Yeah. Have a look for me, Rog. What did I have? Is it a boy?
It's a boy.
It's a boy.
Another boy. 3 boys.
Oh, bless his heart. Did he have a bad time?
I was very worried about him, Mrs. Finn.
Oh, thanks for staying with him. You feeling all right, Dave?
Not too bad, love. Not too bad.
Come out and see me later.
I'll see how I feel.
Run along, Mr. Scott.
Yes, all right. I must go, Dave.
Good luck, Roger. Go on, then.
I can't.
What's up?
I can't move. I've got a pain.
Where? What, coming in spasms?
Yes.
What, like a kitchen cleaver?
Oh, God.
It's a contraction, son. It's a contraction. It's on its way.
Oh.
Got to have friends to make that day last long.
And there's more from Chalk and Cheese at the same time next week.
Waiting for my